Why are we making sausage fried rice? Well, because I'm hungry. And when I threw out a couple of notions, Rachel jumped at the sausage fried rice. So that's what I'm going to be making this evening. Cameron's in the shower, but I'm sure that when he comes out of the shower, he will enjoy some delicious sausage fried rice as much as the next man would, you know. So we're gonna choose some doors here. We can say we're going to make some sausage fried rice, and I'm gonna also empty out this old pot roast. It's too old now. Before I even start the sausage fried rice, I'm gonna have a tide me over snack of a couple of salamis, because otherwise I might starve to death.
I like that you have a start snack.
Mm-hmm. Daniel Barry first highlight, I want to say sup to you, okay? Non-stop supping, hey girl. That's just how I roll. Now we've got a fully lit kitchen. We're ready to make sausage fried rice. I'm glad to see that Jordan Newland is here. Hello. Hi, what you doing next time? Well, I don't know what I'm doing next time. Today I'm doing sausage fried rice. Sure. I made this on stream before. I've taught you all the important art of making sausage fried rice before. But some of you said, hey, Eric, can you teach us again? Because we forgot. And I said, yes, I can. Because I am a hero to the people. So, we've got here, where's the cup scooper? I don't know where the cup scooper is.
Oh, I might have put it, the cup exactly.
Yeah.
I think I might have put it in the dishwasher by accident.
Okay. That's fine. What I will do is simply do 3 halves of cup. If you want to get a cup and a half of rice, you could use a cup and a half a cup, but you could use 3 half cups. And that's what I'm doing today. Obviously, when you're down to pouring the very end of a bag of rice, well, you're going to have a little bit of a mess. Hi, what are you doing next year on Christmas and Christmas Eve? I don't know. You ever had a Baja Blast? No. So, I never had a Baja Blast. And at this point, I'm thinking maybe I never will. Maybe I never will. All right, now we need 3 cups of water. One cup of water. Two cups of water. Three cups of water. Okay, now that we've poured some water into the rice, it's time for the next order of business. We're going to wash our hands, because next we're going to start touching food. You have to wash your hands before touching food. It's good even sometimes to wash them twice to make sure you get all of the grossness off of your hands. Okay. Nice hot water here too. Good for me. Now, we will take off this paper towel to dry our hands with. I hope that guy who complains about me wanting attention all the time comes down. I want him to pay attention to me making rice. There. Alright, now I've declumped the rice with my fingers here, and I've spread it all around the bottom of the pot to make it an even spread. Now we'll bring the rice over here to the stove top, and we're going to turn on the fire as high as we can to start. There. Now that's going to start cooking. We're going to let this come to a hard boil. In the meantime, we can get started on the other pan. This dish requires you to cook in 2 separate pans. One for the rice and one for the sausage. Since there are 3 of us, I'm going to put 2 sausages in instead of 1 sausage. Alright, sometimes these sausages can be hard to break off of the frozen sausages. You just gotta not let it intimidate you. Say, I know you're frozen, but I'm gonna break you anyway. You know what I'll do? I'll put this one back. I'll cook these 2. There. Okay, so got 2 sausages now. And we're going to put the remaining sausage back in there. And then bring these sausages over here as per me. Now we're going to put a little bit of water in the bottom of these sausages to start out with. And the reason we're doing that is because by steaming the sausages, we're going to get them to defrost faster. There. Alright, so we'll let those steam a bit, and we'll let this come to a boil. While we're doing that, we will come over here and throw out this old pot roast. So, you know, I don't like wasting food, but it's hard to get it exactly right when it comes to pot roast, you know. You never know how much of an appetite you're going to have for pot roast. You got to get the right size roast. Alright, so I'm going to put these tongs and scooper. Actually, I'm going to leave this scooper out because I'm going to use that to scoop the rice eventually. But I'm just going to stick this tongs here, put these in the dishwasher for ease of cleaning. And then I'm going to have to wash out this one here by hand. So, we'll just go ahead and shoot this with this to get off some of the chunks and stuff. And then we'll put some soap in here. We'll get it with this thing. Soak that up real good. And then we will rinse it off. I don't want the rice to go too long. It looks like it's at a pretty hard boil here, so let me deal with that next. And it's not quite really the boil I needed at, so put that on for a second, bring the boil up a little faster. And there we go. All right, now I'll put this down on low. put the lid on. Put it down on low. Seems about right. Put the timer for 20. I'm inclined to go even 21 minutes maybe because it's been a little undercooked, it feels like. But you know what? This is going to be fried rice, so it's fine. I can always fry the rice, which means it's less important to be perfectly done right off the bat. All right, now we're gonna rinse this. Watch the top of the pot roast thing. Put some soap on here. Get the top too. There we go. Nice and clean. Alright, so now that we've got the crock pot cleaned, we will put it away. Then we will turn our attention to these sausages. Alright, you go back in here. Get your crock pot. There. Now, what I should do is the thing I always say I should do when I start cooking. Bring the trash can over here. Alright, let's turn our attention to the sausage part of the sausage fried rice. It's right here. And we're going to get out this cutting board here as well. We'll get out this onion. Okay. And peel off this outside layer of the onion. Then we'll chop off the end of it. Like me out. Chop the end off. Take another outer layer away. Okay. You know, they like to say that security is like an onion. But I think security is more like garlic. See, I just chop these up. Make them into small pieces. Generally speaking, the smaller the pieces, the better when it comes to chopping up onions. Alright. So we've got these onions chopped up now. And we're getting to the point where it's about time to chop up the sausages. So these sausages aren't cooked all the way through yet, but that's fine because they're defrosted, so now I can chop them up into small pieces, put all of this onion and meat back in this pan, and cook it all together. As with the onions, you want your sausages to be in small pieces. Okay, now we're ready to put all of that into this pan here in a second. But before we do that, I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder in here and get some soy sauce. So I'd like to boil off a little bit of this water. I put a little too much water in there. But it's coming together here. Just trying to boil away a little bit of that water. There we go, that's coming together nicely. I'll just let this boil a little bit more. Alright, good enough. Okay, excellent. Now, I'm going to wash this cutting board and knife. First, let me smush these around with this thing. Okay. Now, let that cook for a decent amount of time while we cook this. While we clean this. So first we'll clean this knife, and it does have raw sausage on it, so We want to make sure to put a little soap on this to clean it up. There. Okay. Alright, so this too obviously has raw sausage on it. So we want to make sure we wash it well. And with this nice hot water. Get some soap here. And this little brush. Soap it all nice and good. So that we don't get any salmonella. Nobody wants salmonella. Okay. So this is now nice and clean. I can smell the sausage and the onions starting to do their thing. The thing they're supposed to do, which is cook. Alright, now this gets put away back where it goes down here. And clean up this counter a little bit. Okay. Now, let's check on this. Cooking well, but it's still a little watery in here.
What you got going on, Eric?
Doing the sausage fried rice.
Awesome.
I threw out a few ideas to Rachel. She kind of leaped to that one. So, are you cool with that for dinner?
Totally, thank you.
My pleasure.
The folks at home loving it?
I don't know if they're loving it or not. I'm just teaching how to cook fried rice again. You know, I've taught it before, but I only know how to cook a few things. So,
What does one put into the fried rice?
well, this is sausage and onions,
Mm-hmm.
and here's rice,
Okay.
and this stuff here is called soy sauce.
So you're buying a reduced price? Good.
That's actually from my dad's house.
Okay.
It
Your
was
dad buys that
unopened. You know, we brought up a few unopened bottles of soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, you know,
Thank you, David, for your contribution.
yeah. So I'd like these sausage pieces to be even a little smaller than this, really. So I'm going to try to kind of break it up here with these tongs. Obviously, tongs aren't the sharpest form of knife in the world. But when I want it to be a little more diligent about things, I can just do it like that, you know. And grab it, just cut it. some of the bigger pieces. All right. This is coming together nicely. We'll just do a little cut-a-roo there, a little cut-a-roo here. There. Still a little watery, still needs to dry out a bit, but we're getting very much down to the end of the wateriness. As you can see, this is cooking up like a champ, like a world champion of majesty. Okay. And we'll get a little more soy sauce in here. All right, looking good. You can practically smell it from home. Let's wash this hand. And let's wash this thing. This thing obviously is a good rice scooper. Okay. Got our rice scooper. We've got our sausage and onions frying up here. I'm going to tell you what I'm actually inclined to do here is to just beast mode it up a little bit here. I'm gonna put in a scoop of garlic. Okay. Stir that garlic around. Add a little more soy sauce here. I'm just gonna let that by itself for about 5 minutes. Oops, you guys are falling down. There. Alright, just want to let that go by itself for a little while. Let me turn it down. Like that height. Okay, now it's time for me to go to the bathroom. And we're going to come back. And we're going to do the final stage of the cooking process. Not including cleanup, obviously. Although I did a pretty good job of cleaning while I cooked today. So we're gonna pee while you guys look up there. Oh, hallelujah. The wonders of urine. Every time I pee, it's a Christmas miracle. Yes, it is for me. Oh. Well, doesn't that feel better for us all? The answer is yes, it does. It feels a lot better for us all. Now, what I'm going to do is go in the kitchen, wash my hands, and then we will have the final stage of dinner preparation. Okay. Gonna wash my hands. That's some spicy water. here we go. So now, the stage without which this would not qualify as fried rice, namely the frying of the rice. So what we're going to do here, move that one back there. We're going to move this one here. Turn off this burner. Now, take this lid off. This. I'm going to just scoop all the rice into here. Okay. Now we'll put this in a sink and let it soak. Because that's how it goes with rice. Now, again, the fried rice proper. So I need one of these spoons. Alright. We'll need some soy sauce. Now when you're making fried rice, obviously you have to put soy sauce on it. But it's always better to err on the side of too little soy sauce. Because while it's hard to over soy sauce fried rice, it is possible. And then there's no going back. However, this definitely needs at least a little more, so. What you want ideally is for each piece of rice to be a little bit browned by the soy sauce. You gotta mix it up a lot. Because there's a lot of pieces of rice. So if you want to get all of your rice equally sauced, you gotta stir it up a lot. Now obviously, this is a little easier to do when doing it for two people, because 1 cup of rice fries up straightforwardly enough in this pan. For this quantity of rice, though, a cup and a half of rice, really what you'd like is a wok. A wok would make this whole process easier. But in the absence of a wok, you can just use the pan. Because, how many of us are really going to go out of our way to have a walk? Some of us maybe. I would like to have one, but... Alright. This is frying up nicely. You can hear it frying. And you're going to want to get some of this golden brown look here, see, on your fried rice. Now, I believe we have another thing of soy sauce in the cupboard. I hope so. Yes, we do. We have another very old thing of soy sauce. Soy sauce doesn't go bad. I wouldn't worry about that. Of course, the key thing to remember in the frying phase of fried rice is you could call it the drying phase. You're trying to dry out your rice. Kind of trying to de-thickify it, make it into individual kernels of rice. Or whatever kernels of rice are called. Pieces of rice? I don't know. Okay. It is coming along. That much is for sure. It is safe, but a little more soy sauce. Probably even the rest of this bottle is safe enough. Alright, it's really coming together now. I just need to dry it out a little bit more. Let that go. While we're doing that, I'm going to wash off the rice scooper because it's the best way to scoop rice. So I'll use that to scoop out the rice when the time comes. These two dishes, I can just rinse off and put in the dishwasher. Alright. Now, we'll need a few bowls to work with here. As you can see, we're getting some nice golden brown on the rice here. Even maybe a little too golden brown right there. But this is about done. Very close. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, this pan here, I don't really need to clean that much if I just get the rices out of it. I'll clean that up a little later. All right. Now we're going to need 3 spoons, and we're good to go. And you can see right here we have the sausage fried rice in 3 bowls. As it should be, as God intended it. Now, I will come back with the foods.
Oh boy, thanks, Eric.
Uh-huh.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
It's really good.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll put
definitely.
the soy sauce right now. We could use more.
That's real nice.
Put more soy sauce on this time than usual, so I might not need that much more. Whew! Well, that was an endeavor, huh? What I'm going to do now is pull up the live stream on the big TV so that I can see things fine. Pause that bad boy right there. Whew! Bob UFO recommends Kung Fu Panda 4.
Mmm.
You really did it.
Aquafina's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for her. Well, then maybe, young lady, you should go to sleep. I don't know if you want this or not.
Thanks. Do you want any more scissors?
Oh, good. Thank
Okay.
Yeah, I finished. We have Rachel, me, and Cameron all have dinner now.
you. Kick ass.
Pretty quick, right? From start to finish, I'd say that's under an hour cooking.
Yeah. Nicely done.
We're eating sausage fried rice. So, the ingredients in this are rice, Italian sausages, onions, garlic, soy sauce. That's it. Yes, I will tell you about my beverage. This is athletic, non-alcoholic beer. It's quite a taste sensation, I must say.
Yeah, it is.
It's got the good warming qualities of a rice thing, you know. Get off YouTube, old timer. Well, Travi Patty, I'm going to have to decline your command. Good night. Almost surely I will, Joji. I do a lot of lectures. Oh, it's fine, Jolene. I'm not too worried about people saying things. Yeah, I like non-alcoholic beer. Controller, Mr. Lust, hello. Sometimes it's just better to cook. You know, oh, it was grains of rice. Yeah. What did I say? Pieces of rice and
Rice data.
I don't remember what the other thing I said. Hopefully not. Well, sorry, Patty. The good news for you is you are under no obligation, expectation, or anything to watch this. And since it seems to bother you a great deal, I suggest maybe it's not your best choice of YouTube channels. But you know, don't worry, Jolene. I'm not listening to him.
Bobby UFO, we eat pre-made food too.
We eat a lot of microwavable. A lot of microwavable dinners. Aiden Wells says, "Hey man, hey Aiden Wells. We eat a lot of microwavable dinners. That's what."
Mm-hmm.
I think Ruben's joking, Jolene. I'm not going to listen to Travi Patty, obviously, because if I were that easy to dissuade from live streaming, I mean, I would have quit a long time ago. I am 52 years old. Yours truly, Jack. How old are you? Yours truly, Jack. Can I please show you out? The door's right over there, buddy. You mean shout you out? Okay. Purple Goblin, I hereby shout you out.
Good night, Jolene.
Good night, Jolene.
Alright.
Yours truly, Jack, is 35. Good for you. It's a good age to be.
You could be president now.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't, Elena. I don't. Wow. Somebody's a very good eater.
Eric is a very good eater.
Mm-hmm. I am a very good eater. I just ate all of my food. Just like, bam.
Is it okay that I'm not a good eater?
No. It's not okay. The way you eat is wrong.
I've been made to believe that.
He's not that hungry right now, you know? What I'd say is, if you don't mind, put a piece of saran wrap over that.
That's what I was thinking.
And if you don't eat it later, maybe I will. But if you don't put saran wrap over it, it'll dry out.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'll put saran wrap over it. I mean, I could even see myself in the middle of the night, like, because, you know, I get hungry in the middle of the
Oh,
night.
that's if you put saran wrap over it. Because remember, if you don't cover your rice after,
Alright.
it'll dry out.
Alright, I'm doing that right now, then, because I don't want no dried out.
You don't want no dried out rice.
Sounds like a 1990s, you know, like hip hop song. Don't want no dried out rice.
I don't want no dried out rice. I ain't no dry rice, bitch. Don't be trying to give me your dry ass rice.
Step off with that day old.
Yeah, step off of that day old rice. Obviously, you're lacking in street knowledge. If you think you're gonna pass that day old rice off to me.
That's not me one of them. He's having a health tube.
Packed with vitamin C, minerals, niacin, calcium.
Yeah, it's important to remember, Tommy Windham, that I don't smoke, okay? I empower my cardiovascular metabolism with health tubes. Back when I did smoke, people used to tell me not to smoke a lot. So naturally, I listened to them. That's why I don't smoke anymore.
That's how drug taking works. Whatever your friends and family tell you to do is how you do your drug taking.
Yeah, well, whatever somebody who's got a clear opinion on health tells you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people who know what's healthy and stuff. You gotta listen to them all the time. That's why I quit smoking. I will also not smoke some weed in a little while too, Cocaine Bear. But first things first, I just had a meal. It's time for not a cigarette. It's time for a health tube. Oh. I just need my voice to sound like this. Then it would be like one of those anonymous people that they're interviewing. You know? It's like, so when you were working for McDonnell Douglas, what corruption did you see? Well, I saw many supervisors telling employees to break the law. You know? So that's pretty cool that I can do anonymous witness guy right here at my house. This is also how I can have a health tube without getting in trouble. What? What? There was just a little red light, that's all. What? What? Shut up. That wasn't anything. I'm coughing from smoking? No. I'm coughing because I'm allergic to you. You really gave a lot of phlegm in my lungs. That's right, Ruben was going to come over and use the grinder. Not the gay dating app, but rather the health sustenance grinding thing. I hear a lot of activity out in the neighborhood this evening. Sounds like coyotes are doing their thing. Uh-oh, you got in trouble. You got in trouble for telling me not to smoke all the time. Now you're busted. Take that. Like I said, the only thing I'm inhaling from this health tube is refreshing mountain air. Just seasoned with a hint of non-smoke. Have you tried? I can't read that. I gotta wait till I go inside. I can't read these little things on my phone. My eyes aren't that powerful. I don't have X-ray vision like a lot of people think. People often come up to me and say, Eric, how did you get X-ray vision? And I always have to tell them, I don't have X-ray vision. I don't even have Y-ray vision. You might say I have Z-ray vision with a Z. Because I'm a Zoomer. I'm Generation Z. Ergo, I'm 12. I am 12 years old. Today is my birthday. It's funny how so many people come in here and have a strong opinion about whether I should smoke or not. Real Zeizen. Well, you know, it did seem to match outside. You weren't wrong based on what you could see. But now that you can see more, you'll notice that my skin is not as black as my jacket. All right, I'm going to blaze up. Oh, you're Generation Z too, Bob UFO? Bro, I hate you. Roses are red by Violets. It's
I've never heard
fantastic.
that one before.
That is fantastic.
And so many emojis, you know. Thank you for all the emojis.
Yeah. Nugget BR. Bro, where are you? I'm at my house. Where I live. I spend a lot of time here, actually. Quite a bit of time here.
It's nice though, right?
Oh, it's wonderful. If I wanted to leave here, I could leave here anytime I wanted to and go drive someplace, go to town, whatever, but I'm very comfortable just chilling at home.
Me too.
You picked a pretty bitchin' home, so you know it's not like you live in a little studio in one of the like LA. Just imagine being in LA with like people on the street and a little studio, or like the basement studio, so people can look right in at you.
That's
How about that?
tough.
Yeah, that would not be so great.
Mhm.
Then you'd want to leave.
What is the point of this stream? To make me the most famous man in the world. Ew, says Owen Washare $. Ew, jump scare. Yeah, right. Boo! You're easily frightened. Thanks, Salty Baits. Does Salty Baits really work? My code name is Rabbit. I don't have a code name. I guess it's Host Eric is my
Yeah.
code name.
Yeah. That's what I would say.
Her code name is Rachel.
Yes.
His code name is Cameron.
Go.
What's good, Grandpa? I'm trying to argue with you. I'm gonna try and argue with you. Okay, you go ahead and argue with me.
Try not.
Travi
Here
Patty,
we
are
go.
you still here? I mean, I get it. You made it clear. I am wasting my time here. So I do not know why you would double down on my time wasting. Zavante Goodman Jr. says, shut up.
How rude.
Well, great, Travis Patty. I love that you're loving the stream. And I love the use of OFC for, of course. No clan meeting today. Sorry. I think you might be thinking about the Family Feud. We might have a Family Feud meeting soon.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron suggests donkey spit. And Rachel and I say, good answer. Your name is Thick Robbie. Trump girl, good evening. Tell a dad joke. I heard a dad joke told by a young guy on a YouTube video the other day. It goes like this. So there's this magician in Mexico. And he says, uno, dos, poof. And he disappears without a trace.
That's so funny. That's definitely a dad joke.
That's a dad joke.
It's a good dad joke.
I heard it from a YouTuber who was staying in this cool hotel that hangs off the side of a cliff.
Oh.
Yeah, I like to watch stuff like that. I give other streamers high hopes. Og Doo says, bro, I'm so sexually confused right now. That's understandable. A lot of people, when they tune into the stream, they realize all of a sudden that they are an old asexual. And that really what they want is a very wrinkly old man. Boy, it is cold in here. You can really see my breath. Frederick Champaguno, I love the name of this game you've invented. My friend asked me to play Connect Four Skins. That's funny. Good job. I'm sipping a non-alcoholic beer. I actually don't drink any alcohol, so Trump or Biden and why? I'm not voting for either of them. I'm not voting for either of them.
Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you, Ruben. Ian Anderson also says Trump or Biden, but he had the wisdom to say it only one time. You're only in a 10-second timeout because you were spamming with the same question over and over again. Jesus. Obviously, Joshua Culberson. Because you don't need to ask questions 6 times. I'll answer it. You know, I may not immediately see it, but I'll answer it. It's okay. You're forgiven. You are forgiven. Do I like K-pop? Not really. I do like to watch Rachel knock her silverware over. I like to watch Korean TV, but I don't like to listen to K-pop particularly. I mean, I haven't listened to a lot of it. Well, it's true that a person can certainly make that claim. When I used to ask my dad who he voted for, he had the exact same answer. He'd say, "That's private, son. You don't ask somebody who they voted for."
Yeah.
But personally, I have no problem with people asking me who I voted for. I respect people who don't like to be asked that, and that's fine. I don't think they have any obligation to say. But personally, I don't care at all. Why? Says Flint. Why what?
If the trash man didn't show up, you might notice. If the president didn't show up, I don't think I would notice very much.
I'm not smoking any kind of vape, Johnson Howard. I am instead pulling bong rips. You think Trump girls voting for Biden? People are welcome to keep voting private. I have no objection to that whatsoever. I'm just saying I don't keep my voting private. And that's my prerogative. We love a short king. I'm not a short king. I am not even a tall king. I'm more like a 7 of clubs, I think. You want to smoke with me? Cheers. For those of you who don't have any, no, not a gay king. Just, you know, I'm not the king of shorts. I'm not the king of long form videos. Just Memes says he's voting for senior Skibbity Toilet. Well, Just Memes, listen, you and your fellow bombaclats and your skibbity nonsense can just look at my Riz and say, yeah, all right? I'm not gay. I'm not anti-homosexual either. I don't have any interest or opinion about other people's fucking. Like, why in the world do people care about other people's fucking, you know? So, gay? No. I'm not gay. I'm on my 3rd wife.
Mm-hmm.
You mean nefarious? Tulsi Chan's not a bad choice. My dad was a Tulsi Gabbard fan. And my dad was a very smart guy. You know? Very reasonable in his politics. He was a professor of political science. I do not want a fourth wife. The reason I'm stopping at 3 is because I love this wife. My previous 2 were, hit and miss at best. But Rachel and I get along swimmingly.
You do.
That's actually one of the reasons I like to hang out with you guys. You do get along well. It's nice to see people who genuinely give a shit about each other.
Thanks, Karen.
There goes Bankhead. I've hidden him. Enough with this. Same with you, Nathan, BB83. Stop being a dumbass. You should invite No Neck over from 90 Day Fiance. Jonathan Howard says, Eric, you should stop wasting your time with the women. How about a husband? I don't want a husband. Periodically, Cameron comes up here and he'll help me do husband stuff. So, he successfully reconnected the tube to the back of the dryer at the other house for us. We
Thank
appreciated
you for
that.
That could have been like,
Oh, that would have sucked blowing all
yeah.
that junk in your house.
And he came up here as well and helped us find how to turn the water on at the other house.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at husband stuff, really. I mean, I'm getting better at it, really.
I think you're a good husband.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about,
Oh, like
husband stuff.
you fix the dryer.
Well, how long has it taken me on the weather stripping, though?
A lot of guys don't know how to touch tools or even have the tools. You've had a lot of tools. You've even gotten rid of tools that aren't the right ones, I believe. So you're willing to try stuff.
No, that's my friend Cameron, our friend from Los Angeles. He comes up and visits every few months or so.
What's up, people?
He's a longtime family friend. No, he's not my boyfriend. So, Art Jasmine, I don't know. Okay, so here let me say it regular. Daddy. Now let me say it harder. Daddy!
That sounds right.
What do you think? Was that harder this time? Wasn't really planning to roll a joint, but actually it's not a bad idea. Maybe I will roll a joint. Because the thing that happens that's very annoying to me is the getting a bong resin on my lips, because this bong gets so resiny on the top of it that it. You know what, Buffett? I like your description of me here as fridge full of meat, TV full of weird Japanese cartoons.
Could be a lot worse than that.
That's an excellent description of me. I know you got the earlier part as well, which says, yes, and my lovely companion. True. Weed, cigarettes, a month supply of herb. Yeah, that's the same thing as the first thing. How do I clean my bong? Thoughts on slavery. Slavery is bad, Lucas Nelson. Would you like to hear my thoughts on nuclear war? Also bad. How about environmental destruction? I'm opposed to it. What about genocide, Eric? I think genocide is also bad.
What about carbon credits?
I think that's a bad idea. Because it's not like there's no good way to mitigate the effects of climate change by reducing people's use of energy. Instead, we have to adapt to climate change and or hope for some kind of black swan technological advance that solves the problem in some other way than to attempt to reduce carbon emissions. Everything humans do emits carbon. I don't have any thoughts on gays, okay? Or on black people, right? Because I have thoughts on individuals. Individual human beings should be treated like individual human beings, not like some member of some dumbass group. Thoughts on the N word. I mean, I think that it's obviously like as slurs go, it has some kind of weird special status. I'm not really sure why, but things become just extremely taboo, then you just stop using it even in the most casual sense because people freak out. The light bill wasn't paid? Well, I guess you're not talking about our light bill because our lights are obviously on. I don't know, Emperor Ojuku, okay? Can people just maybe not not be just so sexual all the time?
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah. I have no opinion on this matter, okay? Thoughts about Joe Biden. I think he has dementia.
It's hard to be inspired with confidence when you see him like stumbling around.
Yeah,
He doesn't look like the leader of the most powerful maybe country.
Yeah, it's not a good look, definitely.
How do you get hair like me? Well, I would suggest go bald and then shave your hair with 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 clippers. I don't know. Guys, can we not have this ridiculous conversation? Please, I need a YouTube tutorial. You need a YouTube tutorial about what? You a clown, says Max Perez. Well, you a dancer. What do you think about that? Lucas Nelson says, I love this train. Ask the Fastest says, chat being weird. Yeah, well, we got a little bit of a chat insurgency going on. These things happen. Well, I time people out. Oh, don't worry about it, Trump girl. People come in and want to say you a clown. I mean, that's not a problem at all. There are lines people cross, obviously. I think Drake is terrible, Lucas Nelson. That's my opinion about Drake. Okay. I don't even think Drake writes his own raps.
Oh my gosh, really?
I heard AI made a whole Drake album.
I believe Drake hired somebody to write his raps.
Wow.
No, I didn't see the Drake leaks. I don't know what those are.
I remember I liked the story about your dad calling drivers clowns. What would you say?
Oh, yeah. The clowns are coming out of the woodwork. Ah, god damn it, the clowns are coming out of the woodwork. when you like have like two annoying driving things in the same drive,
Oh.
that qualifies as the clowns coming out of the woodwork. Not all of Drake is terrible. His slow songs are pretty good. I mean, even good slow songs aren't very good. I hear Drake got arrested by the Type Police. Maybe this is not my daughter. This is my 39-year-old wife.
Yeah. Hi.
She is not my daughter.
I don't know. I have not seen the Drake leaks.
I do have a daughter, and I tell you what, Rachel, can you text Delilah and ask her if she's seen the Drake leaks?
Okay, sure.
Then we can just follow the instruction. Yes, she is. I'm a lucky man. No, my wife has not seen the Drake leaks. What are the Drake leaks?
Is this like the Kardashian tape?
Is it some sort of
That's
sex
what I'm
thing?
wondering. But I heard. Okay, so the closest thing that I've heard is that Drake's AI version sounds better than his real
Nice.
singing.
Hmm.
That's like the closest. That's the most recent Drake thing that I've heard.
Oh, well. I mean, that seems exceedingly uninteresting. Pictures of Drake's penis? Who wants to see that?
I don't really want to ask Delilah that.
Don't ask her that now. If you haven't sent it yet.
I didn't know.
Yeah, then don't. Well, thoughts on LeBron James? I am I'm more interested in his son Bronny James because he plays for USC. USC had a terrible season this year, despite getting the #1 recruit in the country. Well, what's your best pickup line? I don't have any good pickup lines. I mean, I got this. Sup? What do you think about that one? Is that one pretty good? Or, don't be like that, girl.
What about the damn you fine?
Yeah, I can throw it in that. Damn, girl, you fine.
Oh yeah, throw a girl in. It really breaks it up.
Thoughts on Skibbity Toilet? I've never seen Skibbity Toilet.
What's Skibbity mean?
It just means, muggity meow. Oh yeah, I never finished rolling the joint. Thank you for the reminder. Just means appreciated. This is one of the problems with smoking weed is that it can make you forget that you're smoking weed.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get adequately high if you can't keep track of smoking weed enough. Smoke enough weed. Horse girl, hello. Hey, what's up? My name is Adrian. Well, Adrian Cordova, I am so pleased to learn that your name is Adrian.
Yes, at 63, that's a tough question.
Pancakes, waffles, or French toast?
Yeah, for me, that's a tough choice. I like French toast the least because, like, there's something about, like, the eggs that are, like, being fried in eggs. I'm, like, not totally, like, 100% on there, though. But pancakes or waffles, like, I used to have waffles all the time for breakfast. They were so good.
I mean, aren't pancakes and waffles really the same thing, just a different shape?
I think they are, aren't they?
Or is waffle mix different than pancake mix?
I think they're different in mix. I don't know,
Well,
actually.
the
That's a
same
good
mix
question.
can be used for both. I think it may be a different amount of water.
Okay.
Because I just made the pancakes and I remember noticing that on the box there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so then it is. They are. Eric's right. They are pretty similar.
Now, what about
Yeah.
crepes though? Are crepes as good as all those, or do you just kind of pass on the crepes?
Crepes are good. I like crepes. Crepes are really good.
Okay, guys, we're going to not have this conversation because
Oh my gosh.
I am tired of you guys obsessing over this ridiculous topic.
Yes, like it really is ridiculous.
Your hand smells like skunk and I don't know what to do. Wash it in tomato juice. Calliope. Wait. Calliope. Calliope.
Calliope.
Thank you, Cameron.
I wouldn't have gotten that either.
I got this thing in my eye. It's very frustrating.
Mm.
Do you know how to do the thing where you grab your eyelids and get stuff out of your eye? There's a special technique.
Is there?
Yeah. You get like an eyelid, an eyelash, and your eyeball. Let's say you know it's in the bottom. Okay. You're gonna get ready to grab your bottom eyelashes and pull them out. You're gonna look all the way down. So now I'm grabbing them, I'm looking down, and now I'm gonna pull them out, and then I'm gonna look up, and then drop it, and then I blink a bunch, and that could just bring it right up. You
Really?
do that from bottom to top, top to bottom, and it's I've been doing it for decades. I mean,
And
get
it
stuff in
brings
there.
the lash up or
you're
down.
your eyeball pushes it up, and it's not blocked by the skin, so your eyeball's able to just slide it right up. Often.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well,
Hey, Lou.
Blue Elvis, I think that's a fine idea. I do have multiple like concepts for anime, but it's just not what I'm going to be prioritizing anytime soon. I wish I had gotten this. Look at my That's so annoying.
You should have been in. You should, like, Tiffany should have been in the new Mean Girls as the main mean girl.
I love my girl.
That's true. She's not.
I just find everything. Toys that enter where the sun don't shine. You mean the dark side of the moon? What's your name? My name is Eric, and I'm here to say ERIC. No, says alarmed face. Your face looks very alarmed. Is that what that emoji is of? Is that what it's called? Alarmed face? You like black women. You like black woman. You like black woman. Bro is on the spectrum, says Sin City Chris. Which spectrum is that? The spectrum of light, ranging from purple on one end to yellow on the other end, I think. You look wise. What's one piece of advice you can give us? Never try to shave your balls with barber's clippers. You will cut your ball sack. That's one piece of advice that everybody should keep in mind. Do not try to. You're in the bathroom. You've got barber clippers out. You're getting your face. You're getting mirror. You're like, I might as well get down here. Ooh, no, you do not want to do that. You do not want to do that. Don't dry hump with jeans on. It's not a bad piece of advice either. Willie Nelson died?
I'm gonna look it up.
Do I like Joe Biden? Does anybody like Joe Biden? Who like? I like Joe Biden.
Real sad.
I really like Joe Biden a lot.
Hear that.
You know, he's the president that I've always wanted. It's Joe Biden. I've never heard anybody ever say that. People don't like Joe Biden. Well, he didn't die.
Oh no, he hasn't.
Call in 234, you liar. Well, he spelled it Willy, which is not how Willie Nelson spelled his name. So,
How is this spelled?
Willie.
Oh.
It's still new. It's talking.
I have looked up edging before because people come in and ask me about it.
Yeah,
I forget what it is.
Again with this like.
What is it?
It's I mean, it's.
Is it dirty?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't need to look it up again. Why do people want to talk about dirty things so much?
I know.
It's not like sex is interesting as a topic, you know. Am I Jeffrey Epstein? Obviously not, ATV Grimes. Would you rather hang with Hitler or Taylor Swift?
How is that even like an equal thing?
I'm gonna say Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting to hang with Hitler, I guess.
What if the tickets for Hitler were only like $200, but Taylor Swift is, $5,000?
Or do we have to buy
That's the
tickets
point.
to hang out with them? Travie Patty. Okay.
Oh.
God, you're getting hidden. Tell you what, I'll time you out for 30 minutes. I don't need you attacking my wife or my sex life. Thank you very much. Do I prefer the taste of pee or poo? I've not tasted either of them. I'm going to go with pee, though, anyway. Well, that's true. If you hung out with Hitler, he might have meth.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Was I in RoboCop? No. Boba Fett, will you stop with your Hitler apology tour, please?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
He does not deserve an apology tour.
Hiroshima or 9/11? You mean, which one did I cause? Neither of them. I don't understand the choice between Hiroshima or 9/11. Okay, here is somebody finally to prove me wrong. A real Biden enthusiast. Okay, shh. God, Lucia, for fuck's sake.
I know.
These people. What is going on around here? M1 Garand or Vietnam era M16? I don't know. I don't think.
Good old Daisy Red Ryder BB guns. All we need around here.
Yeah, I merely firebombed Dresden. Kanye West for president? I mean.
Is he running for president?
I don't think so, but he did last time, sort of.
Does Kanye have bipolar? Is that
Yeah.
what he suffers from?
He's definitely, absolutely, 100% has at least bipolar mania. I don't know if he has depression, but when I've been in manic states, like things that he's said, not really when it comes to like race and stuff, but like these like what do they say? Thoughts of grandeur.
Yeah.
Like that
Sure.
absolutely happens with me. Like things that he said, I'm like, oh man, I can definitely tell this guy is manic.
Should we ban all guns? Of course not. Why would you want to do that? I mean, also, how are you imagining this unarmed population disarming the armed people? Who cares about which guys get guns, right? It's like people who are opposed to people having guns, they think, oh, look at just how the military and the police have guns. Police probably are some of the least responsible people with guns ever.
I just think that there should be gun safety. Like, if you have and own a gun, I think you should go to a range and like learn how to use one. That's the only thing. I think. I mean,
Are you trying to tell me something, Rachel?
No, I'm only talking to myself, really.
You're saying that because I should go to the range and learn how to use the rifle?
No, I mean, you know how to use it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you don't have to go. I would maybe, have to be taught.
Guns are pretty straightforward.
Is
Kind
it?
of just point and shoot, you know?
It's true.
Some police are scared of acorns. Can you do a countdown from 10? No.
There was a recent cop video where an acorn dropped on the roof by the guy and he fired his gun at someone who didn't, he thought the guy in the car he was pulling over shot.
Did he shoot the guy?
I think the guy was uninjured.
Oh.
Or certainly lived. Yeah. Because, it's not easy to hit someone with a pistol. With the rifle, you can do it. With the pistol, you're not hitting anything.
I would think that your aim would have to be really good. It's interesting. I've been keeping up a little bit with the case with Alec Baldwin and the manslaughter case, and the woman who was in charge of handling the gun before the gun was on set. She was convicted of manslaughter. I think that's kind of justice for what happened. I mean, you got to be so careful.
It was literally her paid responsibility.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Someone's got to, I don't know. Someone's at fault if someone dies for the gun.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Boba Fett. I don't have a Vietnamese wife. Never had one. Never dated a Vietnamese person at all.
That would be a Vietnamese.
That would be a surprise, huh? One day.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, there you are. There you are the whole time. Where you been? I'm like, oh, it's my Vietnamese wife.
It just slipped your mind.
I mean, I can't help but feel like he's taking an unfair amount of the blame here.
Yeah. The girl who was in charge of the gun, I understand, but him, that's like. I mean, it would be really hard. I think it's hard to convict him.
Okay, but first of all, I didn't napalm that village. That was the Air Force. I just rescued that village girl. And second of all, I didn't raise that village girl or marry her. She actually became Woody Allen's wife. Thoughts on Baby Gronk risen up Livy done? I have. I I know what five of those. I know what six of those words mean, but I still don't know what that sentence means. I don't think about it, Joseph Grace. For fuck's sake, will everybody stop? Get their brain out of their pants.
Seriously.
So anyway, yeah, Sun Yi, I think her name was.
Sun Yi
Yeah.
is your Vietnamese.
The Vietnamese girl I rescued. I was only 2 years old, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this on your Facebook page?
It's not on my Facebook, but okay, Jesus Christ. This really should be called Timeout Stream. I don't know. I don't know either, Ruthie Elliott. I don't know why everybody's being so sassy and saucy tonight.
I think you're right.
Show media, what are you doing? Why did you time out Blue Elvis?
Because he said something like, you should invite an Asian chicken to the home.
Oh, that's fair, I guess.
I really don't want to invite any kind of chick like that into the home.
No, obviously, Rachel, we are not interested in that kind of stuff at all.
No.
Yeah. FFS chat is particularly spicy this evening.
Yeah, Lou got it right.
So anyway, this is not the normal the normal way the chat goes around here, but today it is. What's my opinion on Trump? I mean, I don't like him at all. Obviously, I don't like Biden either. And you know, I think people who don't like Trump have a way overblown dislike of Trump. And in other words, they think, you know, he's the worst thing since Hitler or whatever. But I felt strongly like negative about him before too, but and I still do, but it's like,
I think he's one of the worst things to happen to women. Like,
oh yeah,
he's just disgusting.
The only thing I'm saying is, well, evaluating his presidency in terms of outcomes, it's not like he really, not a whole bunch of shit happened or anything.
No.
Yeah. Does that answer your question? I hope it does.
I actually have more questions now.
Someone asked if I had a gat.
What's a gat?
It's a butt.
Oh, it's a gat. A gat is a butt?
Well, if you look it up on the internet, you will see that it means God damn it, but like God damn it when you look at, say, someone's butt. Maybe you might.
Yeah.
You're like yeah.
All right, I definitely will be.
Yeah.
It's not an acronym. It's just a word.
He does have a gat.
John McCain or Mitt Romney? I really like that question.
I do too, actually.
It's very topical.
He's so of the age.
Yeah. It's so 2024 of you. Proof? Proof of what? Also, why did I get 1984?
Hey, can we pop by and grab some bud now?
Yes, you can. No, because it seemed like you were trying to code talk something you were planning, and I thought I'd preempt that by timing you out. I wasn't sure what you were doing, but I didn't like the smell of it, so I preemptively timed you out. Perhaps unfairly. You could perhaps critique me for that.
I think Ruben and Keisha want to come over.
Yeah, I said, yeah, come on over.
Oh.
Yeah, well, hey, what's up? And what are you doing right now? Right now, I'm gadding. I think I was unfair 100%. Well, I trusted my intuition. You should never really trust your intuition that much because if you had good reason enough to believe it, you wouldn't have trust your intuition, right?
At first it was like, haha.
But sometimes
Now it's
I'm.
just like, it's like, do you guys like think about? I mean, like, I get it. You're at the age where it's starting to happen that you're thinking about like stuff. Is that the like only thing that you're thinking about?
There's something about being in the situation of being a young kid.
Round two. What's round two all about?
Care about you. So
That is true.
the second you have your freedom, you start some shit or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're saying I should have timed you out after all? Because you were in fact trying to engage in round one without my consent? I don't mind boxing you, but I expect you to get my consent first. Do I live in Denver, Colorado? No, I don't. Yes or no? Just chill the fuck out. I'll tell you in a second. Tom Watson. Hello, Merry Christmas. Hello, Merry Christmas to you too. Ruthie Elliott says, so wait, so do you want to be my online guy? No, obviously not. I am my wife's online and regular guy. Kwanzaa's not next month. They're rolling back on some drug policy. I mean, they're gonna decriminalize a couple things. Probably a good idea. Oh, you were talking to somebody else. Okay. Well, then I'm sorry. Do you want to be with me and I will make it worth your while? Yes or no? Do I want to be with you? No. Obviously not. You might be talking to somebody else too. Well, Joseph Grace, you know. Oh, they're recriminalizing a couple things that were decriminalized. Well, that's unfortunate. She dead though? Who's dead? No, I'm not single. I'm married. Is there feces on my dinner plate? No, there's not feces on my dinner plate. Well, Kiki, too bad you can't. Hello, Brazil from California. I don't know the deets. I'm more of a live and let live guy. Why would they do that after they just decriminalized? I don't know. Somebody pointed to some harms and some utilitarian bullshit one day, you know. It's unfortunate, but that's how shit goes a lot of times. see. Eggplant, peach. I don't know what that third thing is. I can't tell what it is. Well, I mean, that's all like fentanyl. Fentanyl's already illegal. It's not like they had fentanyl legal, decriminalized. Bye. No. See you later. You hope I grow big. Well, I'm as big as I'm going to grow. I'm 52 years old, Oh, in that sense. Oh, I hope so too, Alice. Thank you for saying so. I would also like that to happen. I'd be surprised, but also, not stunned at this point because I've I've been growing a lot last month or two. Just memes. You remind me of Azura. Do I mog? I don't know what that is. Do I own a chair? Yes, I do own a chair. I own more than one chair, in fact. Chamander X, you can get a shout out. Hello, Chamander X. Okay, well, I don't know what that is, so. No, I will not do that. I have no interest in raising you up, Aiden. My riz that I spew out onto the world is of a very wholesome and non-sexual kind. Hello, Princess Magnifico. I like your name a lot. I don't know what that means, Chamander X. Welcome to Talking with Famous People, Princess Magnifico. You, as they say in Spanish, are a magnificent princess. Kayla Raymond, hello. How are you? Good to see you. I have talked with Pierce Brosnan before. Well, good for you, Charles Alexander. Where are you Friday? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to go in there and do a little bit of tidying up this junior high class chat that I seem to have going on. Caesar, I'm from Taipei, Taiwan. I've been to Taipei, Taiwan, Princess Magnifico. I actually stayed there for a couple weeks doing some demonstration classes.
Owning of the word, but
Then you have to type it in to look them up or whatever, or say it to somebody to
yeah,
express
what?
that's not.
Yeah,
not
so
cool.
you're flaunting almost that you can use it. I feel like if it's a bad word, it shouldn't be used at all. But
Thug burrito. Yes, I do know how to thug shake. I will do the thug shake for everybody. Fine. Since people are so interested in the thug shake, I will demonstrate once again how to do it. It goes like this. First, you need to understand the song that goes with it. Like this. You gotta do the thug shake. You gotta do the thug shake. You gotta do the thug shake, 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 like that. That's how you do it. So, well, thanks, Charles Anderson. I do have a nice home, and I'm very grateful and happy to live here. Round 3. What happened to round 2? Hello, Christina Agasiev. No, I did not hear the new Imagine Dragons album. Okay, I didn't hear it. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with Imagine Dragons. And I don't need to Imagine Dragons because I can see them in real life every day. It's a band, I guess. That'd be my guess, some kind of a band. So I'm a moderator. Show Media is here, he's a moderator. Rachel's here, she's a moderator. There's a couple other moderators. Maybe. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot of moderating. This isn't the most hyper moderated channel in the world. We tend to be fairly permissive, but I'm not down to people just continually just spewing sex stuff all the time. That's it. Then you're at the end. That's the end of the game. No. Once you've imagined dragons, that's it. Chasing the dragon, I see. We geek hard. I'm not sure how hard I geek. You are feeding the algorithm, and we appreciate it here at Talking with Famous People. All right, see you later, Princess Magnifico. Taipei, Taiwan is a wonderful place. I've been there. I stayed at a lovely little hotel. So much better than China. I want you to know I support Taiwan 100%. I don't know where he went either. Is he cheating? What's he cheating at? You're on round 7? Are you guys playing a contest? I'm not even, I thought you guys were fighting me, but you're fighting each other? Aw. Great baddies in here now? Well, I can handle some baddies. I'm pretty tough. I've got fists of fury. So you gotta watch out. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Taurus. Okay? I'm a Taurus. One thing I will say that was weird about Taiwan. No birds. No birds in Taipei. I have a theory. My theory is the Taiwanese people have eaten all the birds. Why are there no birds in Taipei? Maybe Princess Magnifico can answer that question.
Yeah, maybe. Meow.
Meow. Do you want me to watch you eat? I am curious about that question, Princess Magnifico. I want to know why there are no birds in Taipei. What is bro yapping about? I'm yapping about birds in Taipei. Goated Ohio Rizzler Gyat. I'm not from Ohio. You high, my dude. Well, Anna Marie. Not high enough. There are a lot of birds in Taipei. When were you there? I don't know. In the winter, I guess? I don't know. It was pretty cold there. I'm not sure when it was. I don't remember exactly. They turned birds into semiconductors. Oh, meow. Oh, mournful meows.
Yes.
Come on, mournful meows. Oh, you want to go outside? Okay, there you go. Outside you go, Mr. Man. Alright, so now we're going to have to solve this problem. The problem I like to call filthy bong syndrome. While we're here, might as well change the water, right? But I will say the following thing to you. And heed my words well, friends. Heed my words well. Don't bother getting your bong particularly clean. It's just immediately going to get filthy again. So, I know Cameron lives a different way than I. He doesn't view things this way, but from my perspective, it's a waste of time to get your bong any cleaner than yeah. That's fine. Okay. So, the thing I really need to do, and the reason I came over here, though, is not that. It is instead this. I have to do this periodically to get the top of this so that it doesn't get all this horrible bong resin on my lips. It tastes like shit and takes a long time to come off, too. So, I try to clean that part right here periodically. There. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Alright. I'm going to come over here, plug this in. I suspect I'm running out of electricity in my phone. I use an electrified phone rather than one of the old crank cell phones. Now I'm mad, says No. The demons are coming inside of me. Well, I understand why that will make you mad, because obviously that's where demon babies come from. Trappy Patty is back. Still back. You hate cats. Well, I'm sure cats hate you as well. Play some Snoop. I'm not going to play any Snoop. That would get me copyrighted. And I guess we never got to the bottom of the question of why Taiwan has no birds. Somebody said, yes, they do have birds. And I say, well, not really, though. So you see, we're at an impasse. Go Crazy 489 says, don't get high. Okay, I won't.
Get low, 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 low.
Yeah, I do need to get low, 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 low.
So I heard Baby No Money is coming out with a new album, and it's like, I don't know if there's collabs on it, but he said that it's mostly it's just like him. He's been like doing collabs with people, but he's coming out with an album.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do not hate cats. This annoying clog machine of mine. Anna Marie says, I seem like a really chilled type of person. Well, thanks. It's because I spend a lot of time outside in the snow. Chilled like a beverage. So, I'll probably wrap up this stream relatively soon. I'm sort of expecting. Well, Miles Rancone, it is true that in fact his biggest hit, Edamame, I think that was from 2019. But I've been impressed with his work generally. He's got quite a few good songs. He's smart because he understands the importance of keeping his songs short. So he gets some good meows going. He's chill because he's high. I'm chill regardless. Well, I mean, actually, I'm chill or not chill regardless. I'm chill right now because I'm feeling chill. Joseph Grace is back again with his juvenile nonsense. Just what we needed. Do I do fentanyl? No, I've never done fentanyl. I actually have a friend who basically apparently died from smoking too much fentanyl and then had to be brought back to life with that Narcanon or whatever it's called stuff. But I've never tried it myself. Don't want to. I'm not into downers, you know. And once again, another person has misidentified me as their grandfather. Lulu. Justine Viviers says, do you want $100 million, I think? Well, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and donate 100 million. Quick 100 mil. Should be fine. Obviously, you wipe nobody. God, that's gross. I'm the biggest plug for Fent. What's a plug? What is a plug? I'm going to have to Google this one. What does plug mean? It's just used as a conversation stopper when there's nothing left to say. Plug. And you know, plug.
Plug. Plug is the new man.
But in my live stream now, plug.
Yeah, like it makes me want, next time I like live stream on my channel, I want to use plug to end it.
Everybody will understand.
Yeah.
Finna. You see Finna more?
Bob,
I can't say I've used Finna.
Bobby Dactyl says, hey brother, what are your thoughts on the Russia-Ukraine conflict? Well, I'm obviously opposed to Putin's unjustified aggression / covert imperialism, whatever you want to call it, which is unjustified and unjustifiable. Am I your dad? No, I'm not, Ash. But I might be your grandfather. Honestly, I'm going to just sub to you because I want to join another stream later. Well, that's the only reason you should sub to me. That's all you're going to get around here. Tiny McDonald says, "Can I donate?" You are welcome to Super Chat if you want. Ash says, "My dad went to jail when I was 5. Am I your dad? No, I'm not your dad. Bro didn't use context clues to solve the word. Well, that's true, no. I stand appropriately chastised. Sometimes I pretend not to understand what things mean as well. Or just read them literally.
So media asks, what's Cameron's favorite movie ever?
I used to say like Repo Man was my favorite movie, but I don't really care anymore. So not really anything. I'll tell you if I think of one.
Lego Boba? Lego Boba, no, and no.
No Lego Boba.
Yeah, you and your other Skibby Bumblecats just get out of here, y'all. Just get out of here. Okay? Are you okay? Only a little bit okay. I am mostly still wallowing in shame for failing to adequately determine what a word means when there's plenty of contextual cues for me to cue upon. No, I can't help you find your dad, Ash. I cannot. Because I'm not in the business of dad finding. Stefan says, sup. In response, I say, hey girl, can you help me find my husband? No. I'm also not in the business of husband finding. Why did you ban Yoda? Who's Yoda?
No.
Oh, I see, oh, yeah, I'm ripped. Nobody has to constantly change their underwear watching my stream. Well, cool. Good for you. Skibbity Bombaclad is very bombastic. Yeah, I agree. It's a little bombastic of me. Yeah, it sounds like maybe a very bad indication here. Yeah, it does appear that they are. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Sorry to hear that, Monroe.
Monroe's husband left them for someone named Anna. Don't read it, Rachel.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to see them anywhere, so this is a very poor strategy for finding your husband to go to random live streams and say, yeah, that's not going to help. I don't like Camel Crush because I don't really like menthol. Am I a gamer? No, every once in a while will play a little meowdy meow. I played Minecraft before. I have played chess. Well, you cannot play. You cannot play with my joystick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is, Monroe. Anna, are you okay? Anna, are you okay? That's, you want to play 1v1 chess right now? I sometimes do play chess with people. I'm not especially good at chess, but I'm not terrible at it either. I'm not sure if I especially feel in the mood to play chess at this moment. I know where you live and I see you. Well, Amanda, that is amazing. I'm so glad for you.
Ew.
Can you tell me how'd you find him? I don't know. I don't know. He grossed out Rachel, so I if you make Rachel say ew, then I'm gonna time you out, you know? Okay, well, Monroe, you're obviously not in a good place to oh for fuck's sake. Oh,
You're having to do a lot of policing.
yeah, I know. I really am. I do a lot of policing. It's ridiculous. Rachel is my wife. I love Tom Holland. Hi. I am fine. How are you? Tom Holland. That name sounds familiar.
Tom Holland is the newest Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Right. We had this poll the other day of who's the best Spider-Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did. I don't remember who
Yeah,
won.
Tobey Maguire won.
Oh, good, Amanda. Thank you for sending the police on their way. What are they coming here for again? He knows I only want him for his money. Wow. There you go. Remember what Pepsi did to Michael? It was an accident. They just lit his hair on fire a little bit. He couldn't, it wasn't on purpose, for sure.
Is that why he got on the painkillers from that burn thing?
I don't know. I'm not sure if that burn is responsible for his painkiller addiction.
Who has a painkiller addiction?
You know, Michael Jackson
Oh.
was that when he started getting on those painkillers. I'm 52. Yes, that is Rachel. And I should warn you in advance, I don't tolerate people talking shit about her at all, so don't even fuck around with it. Yes, she is hot as fuck. That's true. And I'm obviously a very fortunate person. Yes, she's my wife. She's 39. Well, good for you, Amanda. Where was I alive in World War II? Not quite. Not quite. I had about 30 years to go before I would be born. 13-year age difference. I'm 52. She's 39. We met on YouTube. She was someone who watched my channel, you know, commented and stuff. Now we're married. Don't know what that is, no. Monroe, will you shut up? That's your damn husband? No, I knew she wasn't a catfish. She'd been around the channel for quite a while prior to.
Yo.
Hey. She'd been around quite a while. Welcome. Come on in. During my previous relationship, yeah, she was around the channel, was commenting, hanging around the live chats or whatever. So, and she had her own channel, and then I chatted with her via video conference, and she flew out from New York. The rest is history. And now we've been together for over 4 years, like more like 4.5 years maybe. And we're married now. So that's pretty cool, that worked out well. I got a wonderful wife, and the thing is, I got to bypass the normal process of like one half of it, right? So I already knew when we started going out that she liked me. The question was, I knew she at least, the thing is, I'm the same on the YouTube channel as I am not on the YouTube channel. So obviously, if she liked watching the channel, she's going to like being around me. I talked a lot more when we first got together at her, like I do now, live streaming. But now she and I just, a lot of times when we're just driving around or whatever, we'll just listen to music, drive in silence. Most important thing is that she and I have similar taste in stuff. At least we like she might watch videos that I'm not interested in the subject matter, but we'll like the same people in some sense. Like if she were to show me 10 tarot videos, which I don't watch, but she does, we'd probably like the same tarot readers and dislike the same tarot readers. Certainly, we have very similar taste in music, which is nice. And that's one of the things that I had going into the relationship that I was happy about before I even really got to know her, is that I knew from years of her commenting that she liked my music. This is her commenting on the channel when I'm in another relationship, and that's front and center in all my YouTube videos and stuff. So she clearly actually liked me, not just when I became available, I'm not smoking. I'm using a health tube, okay? I believe in health tubes. I believe in health shoots. So, you know. Grandpa, what's your SAN? I don't know what my SAN is. Grandpa. Do you believe in God? This is God. Well, I self-identify as a Christian. So, take that for what you want to mean. I don't know. I don't really go into my whole explanation about this stuff right now. Because, you know, I don't do things correctly, which means it's kind of a long explanation.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
I don't
good.
remember. Yeah, but it was. I remember you have to go through like a tunnel to get to another like island or land.
You could drop a potion in there, it's like a just black. It's all Shadowland and stuff. Yeah.
I don't even think I got
Drop a
that far.
teleport potion.
Yes, yeah. There's yeah, you can teleport.
What are you guys talking about?
So Super Mario 2, and Super Mario 2 is different from the rest of the Mario games. It's like it looks completely different. The music's different. And what happened is, in America, they didn't release the original sequel to Mario that they did in Japan because American audiences didn't like how difficult it was. So what they did is they took another game called Doki Doki Panic. It was a completely different thing, and they repurposed it. They renamed it Mario, added the Mario sprites to it, the little characters, and then named it Super Mario 2. So in Japan, Super Mario 2's like Super Mario 1. It looks very similar to that game.
Wow.
But in America, they repurposed Doki Doki Panic for American audiences.
Wow.
That's why it's so different.
It is.
It's like a fever dream.
Different.
Is Ruben R
Hello.
a Super Mario expert? This is
That's
Ruben
right.
R. You
Today
may
is
be
March
familiar
10th.
with
It's
him
Super
from the
Mario, like
That's true.
AR10.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you may be familiar with him from the chat. There's Acacia. Maybe familiar with her from the chat as well. They have channels, I'm assuming, but.
It's because I'm wearing glasses, Boba. If I take them off, I no longer look like I have TI that high up my stack.
Yeah. So, you need this grinder, right?
Oh yeah.
Let me give that to you. Let me just pour out this weed that's on top of it.
You guys didn't light any fires, did you?
Amanda has 5 subs. And no, you know why you got timed out? I didn't like that joke. Don't even come back and be like, oh, why'd you send me this?
Size branches anyway, so I'll just grab those ones. I think they're dry enough. It seemed like it was.
Grandma and Grandpa. Rachel,
Oh, look at that! I have grandpa.
you're finally a grandma.
Wow.
I think you inherited grandma status from me.
I mean, like, I've always, like, kind of admired grandma energy. So, to be called a grandma is very, it's very satisfying to me.
Ruben R does have a YouTube channel. Is there no microwave over there?
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is. Okay. I was just wondering. I hadn't really thought about it a whole bunch.
I don't know what I would do without the microwave.
Yeah, we probably don't have very
My friend doesn't have a microwave. She has like a broiler, I don't know, some drawer thing she pulls out and makes.
Like an air fryer?
Is that pee you're
No,
drinking?
It's like part of a big old stove. I don't know. I can't.
Ruben R has a YouTube channel. It's called Ruben R.
I did pee in that cup. That is my pee that we're drinking.
Cool.
That's nice.
You're doing the naked and afraid appetizer.
That's right. I'm practicing just in case we get stranded.
Crunchy YT says, I dare you to get Poppy Playtime Chapter 3.
Never heard of it.
So Poppy Playtime was a different game than Super Mario, and then
He's trolling. Maybe it's like some sort of hentai game.
I don't know.
Yeah, Shred with Ruben. No, Bob, I'm not familiar with the official Russian Pokedex. Anna Marie, I talk about gaming, but I don't really stream much, but I might in the future. Like and subscribe for possible talk of gaming.
Yeah, well, maybe Ruben R, if you put your name in a chat, then people can go to your channel.
Okay.
Puzzle horror.
Oh, I like that. I do like horror and puzzle games.
Yes. You're not going to hear me talk a lot about gaming around here. You will hear me talk a fair amount about anime. But even then, I don't really talk about it so much. Because the thing is, there's not so much that I can say about it, really. Besides this one's good, that one's not so good, etc. Ruben saves marriages and keeps families together. Like, I watched all 4 of the good cartoons that came out today, and you know, I've got I lived in the 70s, in fact. I was born in 1971. I've got another full week to wait until Friday again. Like, tomorrow, what is good that comes out? Just Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. That's the only thing good comes out tomorrow. On Tuesday, the only thing good that comes out is Villainous Level 99 and maybe the Hidden Boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord. That's it.
What does it mean if someone's been timed out for 60 seconds?
It means they can't say anything for 60 seconds. Wednesday, I can watch Dr. Elise, Royal Lady with the Lamp, and Classroom of the Elite Season 3. I can also watch Sengoku Yuko. So that's got 3 things I can watch, but none of them are fantastic. I mean, Dr. Elise is pretty great. Then Thursday is the worst day of all. The only thing good comes out.
What's that drawing game called with the 3 pieces?
It's just that one. Exquisite Corpse.
We played it.
Exquisite Corpse?
Yeah. Do you have
We
any
did
other
three.
paper?
3 different ones.
Do you
Yeah,
have more
I bet.
paper?
It's right here.
More one?
Yeah, in the middle. It's underneath those ones. It's on the,
Okay.
yeah, there it is.
Where are the Exquisite Corpses?
Oh, the ones that we made?
Yeah.
They're
Those
underneath.
are the ones right there.
Yeah.
Right on that round table.
Some are soulmates, and some are the exquisite corpses. That was one.
So anyway, Thursday is the worst day. It just has the Witch and the Beast. But, you know. Alright, see you, Anna Marie. See you later. What is Dr. Elise? It's a show
You want to
on.
use the clipboard?
It comes out on
Yeah.
Alright.
Wednesday
Do you have paper?
on Crunchyroll,
We have all that.
and it's an isekai where a lady. It's more. It's. No, I'm just shaking my knee up and down like this. See. I can understand why you might think that. I'm gonna wrap this up relatively soon, pretty quick here, and we'll just chill here without the frame of a live stream going on. Desiree Cash, you Mystery 083, not much.
So I got this light table thing from Tinu.
Well, show media.
You have to plug it in with a thing.
I don't know. My level of cool changes all the time.
It doesn't have its own battery.
Okay, will you stop, Monroe? For fuck's sake,
Go get help somewhere.
just not here.
So there you go. You can like do another layer of your drawing. Put it there.
I have watched all of Breaking Bad, but I have not watched The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Really?
it's from
Oh,
Tinu.
yeah.
Miguel
Yeah.
Silva
This place
says, "What's up,
slave
man?"
labor.
I don't know if I can trust
Not much.
Yeah, I bought a few things. And
Okay, I'm going to. I think I'll probably wrap this up now. It's been a topsy-turvy live stream. When is the OF coming out?
You know, didn't work out as actually.
Your OnlyFans account.
Oh,
Oh,
I looked for Ruben. I figured he knows what it
yeah.
Yeah.
is. Yeah, what about Cameron? Huh?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
Be as cool as Cameron? Oh, no, and of course.
Show me.
I do not want to play Mad Magazine game.
Didn't we already play that?
Yes, it was terrible. But I mean, no offense to the Mad Magazine game. I'm just saying
We played
That-
it already.
it was
I don't
terrible.
remember
Do you want to use any of the
anything
pens
about
and
it.
stuff?
I think I won because
Here, I'll
everything
move
was
this out of the way
backwards.
so it's
Like you have to keep on like giving your money away instead of gaining it.
Right. You won?
Yeah, I think I won.
Well, show me. I agree that was not the most appreciative response to the Mad Magazine, but we did play it. You know, I thought it was interesting to look at.
Everyone, keep in mind, Cameron said it's probably spring break, so it's like
Spring
woo,
break, spring break.
Ideas. Did it give you ideas?
All right, spring break, everybody.
Ideas for-
Lou, have a great evening. Everybody else, nothing bad happened to this stream. It was just topsy turvy. There was a lot of activity going on, a lot of youthful energy, let's say.
Yeah.
So anyway, see you all later, and we love you all, and don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.
My granddaughter's